Oh. So, we can conclude a few things. Firstly, the culprit who killed Angie and the culprit who killed Tenko should be the same person. Because in the past, when we've had double murders, Monokuma has said that there was no way he would allow another murder by a different culprit to take place before the first one was punished. Now, that has not been said in this game, so I don't know if that still holds true. Also, Monokuma's totes out of commission. So who knows? But, assuming that is still the case, then we also understand, so then we can conclude it's the same person, we also understand the motive, because the person who killed Tenko did so because they did not want any chance of the seance working and Angie telling them what happened. Which also probably means that whatever killed Angie, whether it was katana or not, was not a sneak attack because the culprit has something to hide by trying to prevent the seance. And since we know by Tsumugi's account that only student council members were let into the room, it was probably somebody who was in the student council and was not in the seance. So the people who were in the seance who were not on the student council, so the only people are Gonta and Tsumugi. So I'm guessing it's one of them. And I'm guessing it's Tsumugi. Because it's hard to imagine, unless Gonta has been lying the whole time, that he's smart enough to pull off a setup like this. Now, there is a case for Gonta, and that Gonta knew about the floorboards in these rooms, and very well could have done something to sneak in knowing that. Oh no, actually Tsumugi was there too. That pair is definitely the most suspicious.
Masaka.
Who would have thought there'd be another victim during the investigation? I totally did, and I'm glad, because they haven't done that before. Maybe Monopoly's green puke was predicting this tragedy. Oh, the puke's color is normal now. I guess it was predicting this. Everyone, please assemble in the seance room. The second body discovery announcement played. It didn't take long for everyone to come running. Tenko? Seriously? What is this? How did this happen? Tenko, Konto so sorry. Konto no could protect you. Shibichi, explain the situation. I thought you were conducting the seance. What happened? I don't know what's happening. I'm surprised too. I never thought a murder would happen during an investigation. I guess for now you should maybe start the investigation right away. Before that, I would like to confirm something. The culprit who killed Angie may be a different culprit from the one who killed Tenko, yes? Huh? What happens in the event there are two murderers by two people? What if there are two blackened? Will we need to find them both at the class trial? I can almost imagine the Monokibs not knowing how to properly respond to the situation and the Monokuma snaps back to life and takes over. Now that you mention it, that's a good point. What would happen in that scenario? Huh? What would happen? Bangadam, what would happen? What would happen? Why do you look lost too, Bangadam? I thought you were gonna run things instead of Daddy. That's askew. I called it. I never expected something like this to happen. I don't know what to do. I really don't know. Oh man, they're all disorganized. If you can't decide the class trial's objective, then we won't know what to investigate. Father always knows what to do. We should ask him for help. Have you already forgotten? Daddy's in no condition to help us. And here he is. It's our fault that Daddy ended up like that. Huh? It's all your fault, Monterey? Daddy, help! We don't know what to do on our own. We gotta use the power of love. That ought to snap him back to normal. But that won't work. Father is just an empty shell now. That's not true. Anything is possible with the power of love. You don't understand because you've never been loved before, Madame. Daddy! I love you, so please go back to normal. I want to see you, Father. I love you with all my heart.
Yeah.
You're making me blush. I'm back. Were you good while I was away? Thank you so much, my adorable darling cubs. When you brought me to the academy, I was able to fully enjoy my relaxing vacation. He just licked his other self. That's fucking gross. That's like some QA shit. Hey, oh, that tickles. Father's intense love is getting me all soaked. Daddy, your tongue feels amazing. This better not awaken anything in me. No. Man, that vacation was just what I needed. It's important to take time off to relax. Normally, most companies won't even let you take time off to go on vacation. I was able to do it. The secret is just to leave whether you get permission or not. That's true. Huh? Wait, so then who's this Baldy then? Oh, just a part-timer I got to cover for me while I was gone. Here's your pay like we agreed on. Now take it and get out of here. Huh? I thought you were supposed to be relaxed. Now that that nuisance is out of the way, what were you guys talking about again? That's right. What happens to your votes if there are two blackened candidates? Well, I have an answer for that. It's first come, first served. First come, first served? The blackened you kill the first victim to be discovered would be your target. In other words, if the blackened you killed Angie isn't the same one who killed Tenko, then only Angie's killer will be considered blackened. What? That's not how it worked before. Monokuma just said, if I remember correctly, Monokuma just said he wouldn't allow it. So that's a get away with murder free card. Basically, Tenko's killer wasted a kill, and Tenko herself is a waste of a victim. So he's telling us that they're different killers. Well shit, there goes my theory. Oh, I'll add this to the school regulations, so you can review it later. I also updated the Monokuma file. Do your best to investigate this murder too. Boy, everything is going so smoothly now that Father's running things again. Leaders gotta be able to take decisive action. Indecision is just the worst. Daddy, you're glowing. You're glowing like a lamp. There's nothing better than being praised by my cute cubs. There's nothing better than spending time with my cute cubs. For as long as you live, I will never let go of any of you. He just left us behind while he was saying he'd never let us go. That's why he's so amazing. Please lick me some more, Daddy.
Bye, Kuma.
Um, so, to make sense of all that, if both murders have different culprits, then our vote will determine Angie's killer. But we don't even know if there is a different culprit, do we? True. We should investigate Bento's death as well, just in case. Oh, finally, things are heating up. I'm getting so excited. Maybe Malakuma didn't tell us that he wouldn't have allowed that and made up that provision just so that it wouldn't give away the connection between the motive for this killing and the student council, and wouldn't narrow it down to to Tsumugi and Gonta so easily. You fucking psycho. Shuichi, this is bad. Huh? This is unquestionably bad. I can't believe Tenko was killed. Everyone's upset and confused. I'm in no shape to help right now. So this is where you need to step up. Listen, Shuichi. Impossible's possible. All you gotta do is make it so. Yeah. Alright, let's check the Monokuma file first. The victim is Tenko Chabashira, the ultimate Aikido master. The body was found in the middle of the empty room on the 4th floor. The victim was stabbed in the back of her neck, resulting in death. How? She was face up. What the fuck? And I was right about this matching how Angie's body was found, but what the fuck? The time of death is approximately 11 a.m. The only visible injury is a stab wound to the back of the neck. A stab wound on her neck. The same as Angie's cause of death. It doesn't look like a coincidence. Maybe it's Angie's curse. Curse? God, not again. Curse? Hey! Curse? Kaito, calm down. No way! There's a curse. Don't screw around. You're the one who's screwing around. Do you want to die? A dull sound reverberated through the room. Kaito, are you okay? Not bad, Shuichi. I'm starting to feel bad, but for a different reason. I'm gonna go get some fresh air, so I'll leave this to you and Maki roll. Kaito left the room, still a bit wobbly. Damn, girl. That text on the wall is pretty haunting. Did you find it? Should we resume the investigation? Time is of the essence. True, we haven't time to mourn Tenko's death, as our own lives are at risk. That's true, but Angie and then Tenko? And to think earlier I was suspicious of Tenko. I'm sorry, Tenko. It's all Gonta's fault. Gonta failed to protect friends again. Tenko's death caught us all off guard. Everyone was panicking. I have to keep it together. I have to work harder. Because I'm a detective. Investigation resume. It's too dark in here. We can't investigate even if we wanted to. Going to bring candles from other room to make this room bright, okay? No, you leave those there. We need to see those rooms too. No, that won't be necessary. Yeah, it's not necessary at all. Huh? What? Show him, Kibo. Show him your new power. New power? His eyes lit up. Ah, me and Irma, the gorgeous girl genius, have installed a new function in Kibo. Just leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all. Shut up! Shut up! Shut up, you crazy fucking diamond! Man, what a lame function. You should have made him like a transformer or something. But it's bright now, so we should hurry and investigate. Yeah, you're right. What? Why is that a truth bullet? That's weird. Wonder if that's when we'll have to turn into a liar or something. I mean, it's gonna be impossible to lie about that because everyone's seeing it, but that just seems so out of left field. Unless it's something like Kibo was crawling through the below the floor. But how did he see down there? Well, use a flashlight function. I don't know. You know, Tenko's not really one of my favorites, but I think I was happier assuming that Kyo would die, even though I don't dislike Kyo either. We have to check out the rooms Jason first, though. Absolutely. Wait, what? That message changed. That's in Japanese. I think it says task day. Which has helped me. But I don't understand why that changed. Because the message before was in English and said, did you find it, right? Those aren't even related. Is this an oversight? When they remade the room for the lightened version, did they forget to update that? Or did it actually change? It's the wooden dog statue used in the seance. I believe it's called the Dog God. During the seance, this wooden statue was on top of the cage. It took 4 of us to remove it. This wooden statue is pretty heavy. Kyo said it weighed about 175 pounds. That's about the weight of 2 girls. Huh? What do you know about girls? Have you even touched a woman besides your mother? What? I'm kidding. Anyway, if this heavy thing was on top of the cage, then Tenko wouldn't have been able to get out easily. There is also the question of how did the killer know that Tenko was going to be in that position and at that time? The song absolutely could have been their cue. But that makes the most suspicious ones Kokichi and Kibo, because they're the ones who knew about that. Kibo was also on the student council, but I really doubt it's Kibo, because he seems to have a more important role in the story. Then again, so did Rantaro, so, you know, whatever. Yeah, you're right about that. That didn't sound like you were kidding earlier. I really want to examine this text, though it's not a thing to examine. That bothers me. It's the magic circle Kyo drew on the floor. Well, at least it was. It's been completely stumped over. I suppose it was unavoidable. Was this done with salt? Whenever I perform a seance, I always use salt. Huh? Are you feeling alright? You sound ridiculous. Ridiculous? I have performed many successful seances. Why, I've even had spirits enter my body. Shut up! I don't want to hear about your stupid delusions. No, sloth's common for that, though. I mean, ish. It's common for occult things, but I feel like in this case it wouldn't work. Bucky doesn't really beat around the bush. It's kind of refreshing, actually. In any case, with all these footprints, I can't make out the original circle. We'll find out in Kyo's lab. It should be written in the Cage Dog Village document. Isn't that right, Kyo? He seems depressed. I suppose that makes sense. I mean, I guess anybody could have gone into his lab and read that book. Especially if it was the same killer who took the sword. I guess knowing the exact position is the weirdest thing. There's a hole in the corner. There's a small opening in the corner of the room. Doesn't look big enough for a person to get through, but still. A hole. Looks like there's space under here too. Oh, hold on. I can see something below. It looks like something dropped down there. What? Something dropped down there? After we check everywhere else, why don't we go under the floor and see for ourselves? Right, let's do it. It's the white sheet we used for the sounds. This was placed on top of the cage. Kyo was the one who removed it. This cloth is pretty thick. It's similar to a window curtain, but it's completely opaque. And on the back, look, there's a blood stain on it, right around the middle of the sheet, which was probably above where Tenko. Wait a sec, that's weird. If the blood from Tenko's neck was going to spurt upwards and stain that sheet, there should be like... It should be on the cage too, you know what I'm saying? And so it shouldn't... There should be like, you know, part where we see the bars blocking the blood spray. But no hole in the fabric. Which means Tenko wasn't stabbed through this cloth. She was stabbed while underneath the cloth. That might not be true. I guess maybe we wouldn't see the cage. I saw in that brief second there was blood on the cage. But I would still expect to see the cage's cross pattern on this. Maybe it just bled out into the sheet and that's why we don't see it. It's too thick. Wait, I want to investigate the cage. Maybe I can do that after we get up close to her body. I'm not trying to leave, bro. Candles hung on the walls. They're the only source of light in the room. There are no windows in this room, so without the candles it was pitch black. But how did the culprit kill Tenko in complete darkness? This is the cage used in the sounds. It looks to be around 3 feet high and 5 feet wide. It's a pretty large iron cage. Big enough for a person to fit inside. During the seance, Kokichi and I covered Tenko with the cage. We were supposed to remove it as well. It was Himiko who rushed in and removed the cage first. Hey, look at this. A blood stain on the bottom of the cage. Probably Tenko's blood, yeah? Yes, I imagine so. The spatter must have been made when she was killed. But that's weird. Is the floorboard a red herring too? Which means Tenko was killed while she was inside the cage. I think you're right. Tenko went under the cage before the seance. But when the cage was lifted after the seance, she was already dead. If she was stabbed right when the cage was lifted, that would explain this bloodstain, right? No, we heard the thunk before. Huh? Perhaps she wasn't killed during the seance, at the exact moment the cage was lifted, but there's already blood under it. That is a possibility. No, it's not. There's a rock next to Tenko's body. This must be... Please rest your forehead upon the stone marker I've placed here. It's just a stone I brought from the courtyard. Are you sure it'll work? Certainly. It is merely needed as a marker for her forehead to rest upon. Like this. Tenko had her forehead on this rock hunched over. She had to make herself small to fit inside the cage. Marker stone has been added to the truthful section of the manga. I'm surprised we haven't gotten into anything involving Maki. It doesn't seem like Maki's acted any differently. Or Tenko. I was pretty sure the two of them were related. Maybe that'll come up during the class trial. Tenko's dead body. She took her last breath crouched over like this. It'll be telling if Maki isn't interested in examining this the same way as the last one. According to the Monokuma file, her only injury is the stab wound to her neck. This wound was fatal. This must have caused an instant death. I didn't hear a scream during the seance. Wait. Understood. I will not say a word until the seance is over. Would Tenko really keep her mouth shut despite the pain? Her death might not have been instant, but she couldn't have gone far before she bled out. What do you mean? You are concerned about that, right? With a wound this deep, the victim is too shocked to do anything except die. How does that happen, though? I'm imagining something like, what if the resurrection ritual finished? Which it didn't, because the Necronomicon is still there. And the student who died and was brought back killed Tenko immediately, somehow. Just because they wanted to get out, so we don't even know that there's a possibility of that. You're speaking from experience? Of course. Quick deaths are my specialty. Well then, that makes sense. The real question is, what was she killed with? I don't see a murder weapon around. We should go back and investigate the art lab again. Right, I don't see a murder weapon. That should be an obvious clue. This floorboard is loose. And it's the one right under Tenko. Why is this floorboard loose? It wasn't like this before. It must have come loose during the seance. Why would it come loose during the seance? A floorboard this thick and heavy wouldn't have come loose easily. And I don't think it would have been very easy for a killer to push up underneath it with Tenko's weight on there. The Monokuma file said she was 115 pounds. Which is, that's possible, like bench press or something, but then what do you do? There's no room to go under the cage. Well, 5 feet by 3 feet. It's important to note how long the floorboard is. Let's see if they say that. And someone must have loosened it on purpose. They don't. Okay. But looking at it, it's hard to tell exactly where the magic circle is, but it seems like probably if it were going to be done without being noticed by the others, it would have had to have been pushed up under her here, so it's like tilting downwards. Maybe push her up, and she has like a foot of leeway, but that's still not enough. There's no way that something would happen that way to the back of her neck when she's facing down. So I feel like Tenko herself had to have done something. This is good. Tsumugi, please tell me about the writing on the wall. Tango looks suspicious. And now this. I'm sorry, Tango.
やめて。
Cry later. Huh?
だって
Crying won't bring Tango back, and if we don't investigate thoroughly, we'll die too. I need to find the truth and pin down the culprit. For Tango. And all of us.
そうだよね。
You're right. Tango would want us to figure it out so she'd have no regrets. That would be the best way to apologize. These floorboards seem a little unstable to you. They're tough to walk on. The floorboards aren't nailed down, they're just lying on top of cross pieces. That's what Gonta told me. That's probably the reason they're a little unstable. They've only been laid on top. That's why they're unstable. Well, the boards are fairly thick and sturdy. I can't imagine they'd come loose easily.
これって
But if someone wanted to remove a floorboard, they could easily do so, right? Yes, I suppose.
Oi!
Himiko! Hey, Himiko! Be strong, Himiko!
ちょっと
Gonta, if you shake Himiko that much, she's going to break.
でも
But she's not talking. It's like Himiko not even here.
やっぱり
She must have been really shocked over Tenko. Let's leave her be for now. Okay. Himiko.
なんで
First Angie, then Tenko.
悔しい
Gonta's so ashamed. Why Gonta could not protect friends? Leave it to me. I will become the guiding light that shines on you all.
そんなはずは
Why? Why did this?
やっぱり
Kyo, I know the murder was pretty shocking.
もちろんだよ
Of course. I am shocked about that as well. But why did the seance fail? Brother, she was already dead. Homie, you heard the thunk. We performed all of the steps flawlessly. He seems more concerned by that than the murder.
そうだ
Oh. If we perform the caged child again and summon Tenko's spirit this time.
バカバカしい
Cut the crap. Just tell me what happened during the seance. Both you and Shuichi were present, right? Did she get killed during the seance?
そうだね
True. It may be best to move past what happened to know why the seance failed.
あそう
However, just hurry up. At the time, in order to begin the seance, we had Tenko, the spiritual medium, position herself as a turtle within the magic circle so her head touched the marker stone. Then, Shuichi and Kokichi placed the cage over Tenko. And after that, I placed the white cloth over the cage. Then all four of us placed the wooden statue of the dog God atop the cage. Afterwards, we stood in the four corners of the room. Kokichi and Shuichi blew out the candles.
そう
Finally, we all sang the cage child song. The seance should have been complete, but please mention the thunk. Now that you mention it, thank you. I remember hearing a strange sound during the song. Yeah, that's a bit much even just removing the floorboard. Was that the dog statue falling off? So maybe it was someone in the room. In which case, the most suspicious person was Himiko. It is a mystery to me as well. I thought perhaps someone may have tripped. That was a pretty loud sound for someone tripping. Perhaps Kyo knows something.
どうなの
And then what happened?
あ
Ah, we called out to her, but no reply came. I had Shuichi and Kokichi relight the candles. And then we removed all the items from within the magic circle in the opposite order. First, all four of us removed the dog god statue. Next, I took off the white cloth. And then Yumiko ran over to the cage, and the moment she lifted it, so it sounds like Tanko was definitely killed during the seance.
いや
That would it not be difficult in such darkness? Besides, she was in the cage, yes?
だったら
And where was she killed?
それは
I mean, was that when? Yeah, when when? Yes, that is a problem.
そうだね
There is another problem,
どうして
and that is why ever did the seance fail. I simply cannot figure it out.
もしや
Maybe someone moved from that corner. Did someone else sneak in here?
どうせ
Obviously, since the seance was clearly a sham. Lucky never was one to pull her punches.
あのさ
Lucky, we finished investigating up here. Perhaps we should check under the floor?
ところでさ
Wait, we didn't talk to Kokichi and one other person, right? It seems pretty dark down there. What should we use for light?
そうだな
Let's bring a candle. With Kibo's light from up here, that should be fine. Then I'll go get a candle. Remove that floorboard so we can go down. We need to check out the writing on the wall. We need to see what is below the floors in general. We need to see how the other rooms are connected. Like, bruh, y'all ain't done here. Okay, got it. I pulled off some of the floorboards near the hole and took the candle from Maki. Then we carefully made our way through the hole and under the floor.